To catch a muskellunge takes 1,000 casts and a bit of muscle. My husband's grandpa caught a muskellunge almost 40 years ago that was 43 inches long and weighed 24 pounds. My husband has been chasing his prize muskellunge ever since. These fish are native in the cooler waters of northern United States and Canada. They can grow to a maximum size of 50 inches long and weigh 36 pounds. Muskellunge were brought back from overharvesting through extensive stocking programs in the 1970s. Many fisheries stocked muskellunge in waterways that were not native to the muskellunge. Big Spirit Lake in northwest Iowa was not a native waterway for the fish, but has become an important muskellunge fishing lake. Using data from the Iowa Department of Natural Resources, Spirit Lake Fish Hatchery, and Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, I compared catch rates of muskellunge northern pike and walleye catch rates in Big Spirit and Lac Parle lakes from 2009 to 2019. Iowa Department of Natural Resources does not track northern pike populations, but the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources does track the northern pike populations. Lac Parle Lake, located in central Minnesota, is similar in size and depth to Big Spirit Lake. I also compared the catch rate of muskellunge to water quality of Big Spirit Lake in the spring months of 2009 to 2019. Muskellunge population is not affected by other apex predators such as the pike and walleye, and may be beneficial for each other in the lake. The water quality of the lake does affect natural recruitment and survivability of the muskellunge. Temperature, phosphorus, and dissolved oxygen will affect the muskellunge from egg stage through adulthood. Muskellunge eggs need higher levels of oxygen to hatch. Warmer water holds lower levels of dissolved oxygen. Big Spirit Lake is shallow, which does not allow for cooler water areas for the muskellunge to hide in, especially in the warm summer months. Warmer water influences the fish size because the muskellunge will stop growing until the water cools down. Phosphorus can cycle through the lake and sediment. The sediment can hold the phosphorus, but boats churn up the sediment, which causes the release of more phosphorus into the water. This causes algae blooms, which take up oxygen in the water. Being shallow, Big Spirit Lake would allow more sediment to be kicked up, especially if the water levels are low. This in turn will cause larger algae blooms during July and August, when year of young muskellunge growth rate is the fastest. July and August are also peak months for recreational boating on Spirit Lake. Managers of the muskellunge will have to consider the water quality of Big Spirit Lake and how humans affect the water. Not only does the survivability of the muskellunge depend on the water quality, so does the local economy depend on the survivability of the muskellunge.